Okay, so it happened, especially on May Day, if you know the significance of today, but everyone is losing their shit because Microsoft just raised their prices not only on their games, but also on their consoles and on their peripherals, accessories, the controllers, the headset. I seen one of the headsets, the gaming Elite headset, for like $199, up almost $50. And we knew this day was coming, and everybody's blaming the administration's war on tariffs and this, that, and a third. And oh my God, look at the 5090s and the 5080s selling for $1,000 over MSRP. Oh my God, look at Nintendo. Nintendo is now charging $80 for each game. We can do the same. Because if you think about it, Microsoft is getting their asses swiped by Sony's PlayStation. Sony's actually selling 3-1. So if you're losing in this so-called console war, which they even admitted that they're no longer part of, why do you then increase the cost of your platform and your hardware by 20%? It doesn't make any financial sense. Now, the games, on the other hand, that's a different story. So it seems as though they're just bundling everything in together to say, or to give them justification to raise the prices on the games. So they can say, well, see, we're raising the prices on the consoles, on the headsets, on the controllers, or just responding to market demand. And if you read their statement, this is their official statement off of their website, right? It goes, as of May 1st, we have adjusted recommended retailer pricing for our consoles and controllers worldwide. We also expect to adjust the pricing of some of our new first-party games starting this holiday season to $80, bro. Those titles purchased on the Xbox Store have the benefit of Xbox Play Anywhere, allowing players to buy once and play on the console and PC at no additional cost. Then they go on to justify this, right? Oh, we understand that these changes are challenging. Yeah, they're always challenging. And they were made with careful consideration given to market conditions and the rising cost of development. Looking ahead, we continue to focus on offering more ways to play more games across any screen and ensuring value for Xbox players. So what's happening is that they know that the turkey is cooked, bro. They're trying to push Game Pass as if their life depended on it because they know that it's not moving the way they always wanted it to. Think about this, man. If Nintendo can get away with, what was it? It was $80 for digital, but $90 for physical. Brother, we're at almost $100. We're fucking knocking on the door of $100 games, bro. And you know that they're just getting ready. They're setting the floor. They're laying down the groundwork because they know when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, it's going to be at the very least, bro. At the very least, they're going to probably flirt around with, I would say, $89.99. So it's a $90 game. Well, fuck it. Let's just go to $100, $99.99. And then we can also say, well, the special edition, the day one pass, the pre-order, the collector's edition, it's going to be $150 or hell, even $200. I guarantee you it's going to come bundled with a soundtrack, with e-work, e-art, posters, booklets, little figurines. I mean, dude, this is getting crazy, dude. And so what Xbox is doing, what Microsoft is doing, we should even remove the word Xbox from our vocabulary because it's no longer Xbox, it's Microsoft Gaming. And like I mentioned before on several videos, Microsoft Gaming is less than 1% of the overall market cap of Microsoft as a company. I told you, all you got to do is go to marketcapcompany.com or some shit like that, and it'll show you the top 50, the top 100, but just focus on the top 5. It's always Google, Apple, Microsoft. Always Google, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, and a couple other ones. Maybe Amazon is like top 10 and stuff like that. But when you see their market caps and then you start to break down the numbers, the actual numbers, okay, the ones and twos, you're going to realize that gaming for Microsoft is nothing. Microsoft is an enterprise company, a software enterprise company. They could give a shit about hardware. This is why they're always like, remember the Microsoft phones? Or remember the Zune music player? Brother, it's trash. And they realize that the only thing that they have is probably a couple of the Microsoft slates or the laptops, those touchpads that I don't even know if they're still a thing. But it's just Xbox. And they're like, we're losing on this. Let's just raise the price before we start moving away, because they know that less and less people are actually buying physical copies of their games, and they're going towards this whole digital only, play anywhere, Xbox anywhere, right? PC, console, phone, fucking Morse code, microwave. Oh, play on your Samsung panel, on your refrigerator Samsung panel. That's where they're going with this, you see? And so it's up to you. You pay for what you want. You're the gamer, you're the consumer, you're the end user. Don't forget to read your EULA. But now that we have the Xbox consoles are now $600 and $700 respectively, what's your excuse of not purchasing a secondhand computer on OfferUp, or a hand-me-down, or a computer, a PC with, like, you know, mid-range level parts? Dude, it's like no excuse. It's no excuse. You're going to see this. You're going to see all of their games go to their Xbox Game Pass, and that's the future of gaming. As always, tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you got to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.